They are still in this game. Huge importance in this game, and the result of this one today for Elche, well, because of their position in the table, they go into this one in 18th place, and for Atletico to try and increase their lead at the top of the table, at least momentarily, to 5 points at least until 11 o'clock tonight, when Real Madrid finish their game, the late kick-off today with Osasuna and the Alfredo Di Stefano. Pablo Piatti has come on to replace Tete Morente for the second half. I imagine, Graham Hunter, you're not 100% surprised by that.
No, and nor am I that Barragán is on for Palacios. That side was where Atleti targeted all game. They'd obviously worked it out as a pre-match tactic. I thought it might be Rigoni for Tete on the right and Piatti coming on for Pere Milla, but Milla's obviously done enough to satisfy his coach. It means that that side should be harder to work down for Atleti and should pose more threat for Elche too.
It's Elche who get the second half under. Dogbia finds Lemar. Now with Amoso. Carrasco calling for it. Amoso instead goes inside. Oh, that's a lovely turn from Suárez. Gets a return from Correa! And Suárez with the first clear-cut chance of the game. And he's furious with himself because the setup. How can Elche respond? In comes the cross, headed on and over by Pere Milla. Jimenez with the cover and takes a knock as
that they lost. It was 2-1 to the last minute, and they were right in it, nearly got an equaliser and finally lost it. They've become very pugnacious, very well organised under Escribá.
Correa fouled. It's a free kick to Suárez, failing to get the touch required. The loose good ball. Gazzaniga doubting there, and there it is. And if Suárez onside, it's 1-0. And that was a real error of judgment from the keeper, Graham. Clearly hesitating whether to come out or not. He was caught in two minds, halfway between the goal and the ball. And against opposition of this quality, there's only one end result.
They're very...
Comes back to Jeffrey Kondogbia. He's got a shot from here. It was an awkward one, but Gazzaniga clutching it. This time Palacios has the strength to take it off him, but the ball adjudged to have gone out for an Atletico throw. Suárez, good first touch, well defended in the end by Diop. Drives to the byline, cuts it back, and there it is, and it's Llorente. It takes a huge deflection, but I think it was probably going in anyway. 1-0 to Atletico, and Graham, I doubt there'll be any long discussion about the validity of that one.
No, what's going to shine is the way in which the tactic, which I talked about, where the switching of Lemar and Carrasco has left Tete.
As La Liga Santander winners, and
Lemar and Carrasco there brings the goal, even though Lodi is out. Tiny detail that can be.
Kondogbia. Slightly, look at that. Kondogbia straight onto him. This time he gives away a free kick. And the whistle goes for a foul in attack. There by Carrasco, gets back onto his feet before finally being fouled. The referee allowing the original foul to be near the half-hour mark. Carrasco floating it in, advantage well known in Spanish football. And there's a free kick committed by Llorente, also from a footballing clan. From Boyer, the ball played into the area, and a free kick committed in favour of Atletico. Being you think he's got Atletico written all over him.
Oh, you so
won the ball back. Carrasco trying to get in there, and in the end Raul Guti forcing him wide, but
at least has gone down.
Lovely little flick on by Suárez, got a touch. And Palacios, I think, just about to. Guti, down he goes. And it's going to be the first yellow card of the game, and it's going to be for Thomas Lemar. In comes the cross, headed away from the edge. It's played wide to Pere Milla. And goal kick given.
Yeah, and Pere Milla is the guy that...
And complains. And he might fall now to Carrasco. Gazzaniga just did enough. And at least one, if not two, Elche players down, more or less on the halfway line.
Palacios allowing the space that Carrasco didn't use very well. So it's been Palacios that stayed down after the...
Palacios. And I believe that's handball against Lucas Boyet. Play. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to keep himself in play. And in the end, that's a goal kick, much to the disappointment of the Belgian.
Who'd be a referee, as you just finished saying.
To Palacios. And buying the foul there, Llorente. And again, that's an appeal for a handball. And it's given. And it's given.
Oh, Simon. I mean, we are going to have the benefit of a review, which this referee hasn't had yet, but the ball is travelling like a rocket. It felt to me very much as if the arm is tucked in next to the body. We'll see it again. I may be wrong, but that feels harsher. His imposition of his strength, the neat...
Suárez dummies a shot, then tries to chip one, gets it to the back post. It's
smash it by Guti.
And Trippier penalised for the challenge. Gets the return and puts it into the side netting. Inventing a shot there with the outside of the right boot. No out though. And in the end, it'll be a throw to Elche. Pere Milla does really well. Advantage Kondogbia. He finds too firm for Correa. It's a loose ball. Gazzaniga hesitant, and lucky to get away with that one.
They get away with it, and the root cause is the laziness in midfield. When
a roaring run, it's in, and still they continue with the onslaught. It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.